I'm getting out. I'm moving on.
That was real creepy, everyone.
And from now on, address unknown. I should be difficult to find. So follow me. Just follow me. Coco Mademoiselle. Chanel.
Follow the yellow brick road to secure $1 million cash guaranteed. Play at Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel and Palms Casino Resort in Las Vegas to get your Emerald ticket for a chance to win $1 million on December 16th and end 2024 as a millionaire. It's a life-changing moment, the $1 million moment, only at Yamava Resort and Casino, your California to Vegas connection. Celebrate the 85th anniversary of The Wizard of Oz and own it now in 4K Ultra HD and digital today. Details at Yamava.com. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
All right, for the last ticket, it will be 6948.
I feel like I grew up with this case, just living in the area, that we really want to see hopefully positive news.
Let them out.
Let them out.
Let them out.
I believe they should be released.
As a survivor from sexual assault, I feel people can get second chances.
Right now at 3, a media frenzy and a public lottery at the Menendez brothers' first court appearance in decades. A crowd of supporters showed up and the world was watching. What comes next in this high-profile murder case? Plus major developments in the January 6 charges against President-elect Trump. And it was a wet start to our holiday week. What's it going to look like for Thanksgiving? Shauna Mendiola will tell us more as the sun comes out.
The NBC4 News at 3 starts with breaking news.
Yeah, we have this new breaking news right here, as you see on your screen. This is out of Fullerton. A plane crashed there, injuring 2 people. And we know that they have been injured in this plane crash. Let's get on over to Roland Spruill in News Chopper 4 with more on what happened.
News Chopper 4 is over an aircraft down here in the Fullerton area. This plane, as you can see as I zoom in right now, crashed in the area of Gilbert and Artesia. That's about less than a half a mile from Fullerton Airport. And you can see firefighters and police on the scene assessing the situation. This occurred within the last hour or so. As many as 2 people said to be on board. Their injuries mild to moderate. They were transported to an area hospital for further evaluation. And as I pull out of the shot, I'm just going to illustrate to you just how far away this is from Fullerton Airport, not that far away from the landing strip. So it seems that this aircraft just crashed just short of that landing strip. Nobody on the ground injured, no other buildings damaged. But again, this plane down here at the corner of Artesia and Gilbert here in the Fullerton area. And of course, NTSB will be doing an investigation. In the Fullerton area, Roland Spruill for NBC4 News.
All right, Roland, now to our other top story. The Menendez brothers' fight for freedom will go into the new year. Right now, they are serving life in prison without parole for the 1989 murders of their parents. Well, today they appeared in court in Van Nuys. Cameras were not allowed, but certain people were, including our own Eric Leonard, who was inside that courtroom, and that scene is quite incredible what happened.
It was, and a bunch of unexpected things happened as well today. So it was not the routine status conference that I think a lot of people were expecting today. The Menendez brothers themselves could be heard during this hearing, but not seen during this. This all happened over at the Van Nuys Courthouse, by the way, which is exactly where the brothers were tried a long, long time ago, and where they were eventually convicted of the murders of their parents, Jose and Kitty Menendez. Now, the judge today said he needs more time to review the case, so the resentencing hearing will not take place until late January. But still, 2 family members were allowed to testify. They told the judge they believe Eric and Lyle were abused and want them freed after more than 30 years in prison. In an unexpected and emotional brief testimony seen here in these court sketches, Kitty Menendez's sister Joan told the judge no child should have to endure what the brothers lived through, a reference to their allegation they were routinely sexually assaulted by their father before the murders. Joan said they never knew if tonight would be the night they'd be raped, and said of her sister, "It breaks my heart that she knew and did nothing about it." Jose's sister, Teresita, also testified. She says she, too, believes the brothers should be resentenced and released. Also at the hearing this morning, the judge said he would delay the proceeding until at least the end of January. Judge Michael Jessic says he needs time to review the files and